And welcome to our final semifinal game of the evening on JockJive Sports. It's the South Georgia Tech Jets versus Albany Tech Titans. Dallas Renzi with you this evening. Jets coming off their quarterfinal victory on Tuesday against Central Georgia Tech, 54-53. While Albany Tech scored 99 points versus Andrew College on Tuesday as well. As we are sending over to the public address announcer for the starting lineups. And we are about to get this second semifinal underway. Albany Tech will be in all white for today's game, while for the Jets from South Georgia Tech, they will be in black with red number plates. And we're underway here in the second semifinal game. Who will join Georgia Highlands College for the championship game tomorrow? And we are about to be underway, but the official will make sure everybody's set. And now we're underway, as it will be Jets basketball to start. The Jets will have Cameron Foreman, number 0 to start, number 2 Deontay Williams, number 5 Kamarian Johnson, and Muhammad Joseph as your starting 5. Good passing around 3 in the corner is going to be no good. Rebound here by the Titans by number 11 Chris DeBoer, and a quick pass ahead here as we take a look at Albany Tech starting 5, as it looks like the Titans stepped out of bounds. They will have number 1, Matthew Smith, number 3, Deshaun Joseph, number 20, Chase Hill, number 23, Tiandre Summon, and number 11, Chris DeBoer. So it's at 19 minutes and 34 seconds to go here in this first half, as this will be Williams with the ball here for the Jets, and falling to the ground was Summon. Here's another 3 in the corner. That one's going to be offline, and the Titans with an easy rebound. They'll take it the other way. 2 3-pointers for the Jets to start. Jets under the leadership of head coach Chris Bowyer. 18-11 overall, 11-5 in the conference. Well, for Albany Tech, they were first place in Division I basketball. This is Joseph. Joseph going up for the layup. No good. Rebound by the opposite, number 3, Israel Mamadou. Looking for our first bucket, very similar to what we had in the first game. It took the first couple of minutes for our first bucket. Jets will see if they can get something here. To Williams. Almost loses the handle. A 3 in the corner once again. The third try, no good as well. It'll go out of bounds, and it'll be Albany Tech basketball. But Albany Tech won 21-10 overall, 13-3 in the conference. Well, 3 of the 4 teams in this semifinals, now down to 3 final teams, ended the season 11-5 in conference play. Trying to go up for the layup, no good. Gets his own rebound. DeBoer will not be denied. 2 points there for Albany Tech, as they will take a 2-0 lead here in the opening 2 minutes of this first half. Well, for the Jets, they've just attempted 3-pointers so far through the first minute and a half. Johnson attempts this shot, no good, but able to come away with a rebound, trying to put it back up. He will score. Good bucket there from Ryan DeJotsu. And it is 2-2. Well, like I said, it was only like 4-2 through the first 5 minutes of the game in the first game we had here at Albany State. Going up for the floater, and the layup is going to be no good from number 23, Summon. Here come the Jets the other way. They've been attempting 3-pointers. They'll attempt another one here. That one's off the rim. Rebound here by DeBoer. The 3-ball not working so far in the early goings of this one. Summon will pass it back here to number 20, Chase Hill. And Hill is going to be fouled by number 2, Deontay Williams. And we have our first foul with 17 minutes and 12 seconds to go. It'll be a blocking foul. First personal to Deontay Williams. Chase Hill this season, 483 points scored. A 79.5% from the free throw line. We got a timeout very early on with 17 minutes and 12 seconds to go. And with this break in the action, we'll take a look at our team profile. First up, the South Georgia Tech Jets under head coach Chris Ballier in his 3rd year and also in his 11th season with South Georgia Tech as an assistant. He also worked with the women's basketball program as well. 18-11 overall, 11-5 in the conference. They went 12-4 at home. November, they went 4-3. December, a tough stretch, went 1-3. January, they started to pick things up, going 6-1. And in February, very even at 4-3. They defeated Central Georgia Tech 54-53 on Tuesday. And they want to keep their postseason dreams alive and go to the championship game tomorrow, where they will face off against one of the other 11-5 teams that finished out in Division I play. Albany Tech trying to take the lead here. Here's a 3-pointer. It is in. Matthew Smith with the 3-ball. And it is 5-2. Albany Tech, the Titans in the lead over the Jets. As Williams will get the ball here. Trying to get a screen, trying to get around Summon. Finds an outlet, top of the key. Trying to go over the floater, no good. Rebound here. Missed shot there from Joseph. 3-ball again. That one does not make any contact and will go out of bounds. The missed 3 right there from Matthew Smith, who has 258 points this season. It's a phenomenal year, and the Titans have a full court press going on here with 16 minutes and 29 seconds to go, as that pass will be deflected out of bounds from DeBoer. But Titans a very good 3-ball shooting team this year. One of the leaders offensively in Division I basketball. Going up is Williams. His layup's no good. Too much power. Quick break up ahead here for the Titans. And the layup is going to be good from number 20, Chase Hill. And it's 7-2, a nice 5-0 run here by the Titans. As South Georgia Tech unable to get the 3-ball going here in the first half. With the ball here is Foreman. Pass ahead here to Johnson. Johnson shot. No good. The rebound taken up here by Chase Hill. He'll fling it off one of the Jets. And it will be Albany Tech basketball with 15:48 remaining. Good heads-up play right there from Chase Hill. And he'll have the ball right here as he will take it into Jets territory and then dish it out to number 1, Matthew Smith, already with 1 3-pointer so far. DeBoer gives it to Summon. DeAndre Summon with 108 points this season. Pass here in the paint. And it looks like a foul's going to be called here. And it will be South Georgia Tech basketball with 15 and a half minutes to go here in the first half. Substitutions here for the Titans. They will have Kendall Johnson come in, who has 418 points this season. So he will check in here. They'll also have Brandon Williams, number 2, come in for Albany Tech. As Williams spins around, finds an open man. See, Georgia Tech will try another three as that'll be stripped away. And here come the Titans on the fast break. Chase Hill is good. 2 points there, 9-2. As Johnson trying to get around his man Williams. Johnson, three-pointer off the rim. And the rebound fought for and then finally taken up here. Titans been very good on defensive rebounds so far here in this first half. Wide open, here's DeBoer. DeBoer will try a three-pointer. That's in and out. And the Jets with a fast break the other way. Going up, layup is good from Cameron Foman. And they finally end the skid. It's 9-4 now after that layup made. Tipped out of bounds. And it looks like we are going to have a media timeout with 14 minutes and 19 seconds to go here in this first half. And we'll give an opportunity to take a look at the team profile, I should say, of Albany Tech Titans. Head coach under Rashard Lofton. Overall 21-10, 13-10, or 13-3 in the conference. They were first in Division I this year with a bunch of second-place ties with some of the teams that are facing off in this tournament, with South Georgia Tech, South Georgia State, and then also Georgia Highlands. They went 11-2 at home. November they went 5-2. December 1-4. That's Albany Tech 6-3 in January. February they went undefeated 6-0. In March they went 3-1. Defeated Andrew College 99-75. So this Albany Tech team can score at alarming rates for defenders to try to guard against them. And Albany Tech, 78.7 points per game for them, 45.1% from the field, shooting 34.7% from the three-point line, 71.7 at free throw line. They average 35.3 rebounds per game as well, and 15.4 assists to go with the final stats of the Titans. They have a huge crowd here tonight supporting them, as their school is only just a couple miles up the road from where Albany State is located. Home of the Golden Rams. Losing the handle on it is Williams, as he will pass it back here to Williams, and it'll be basketball here for the Jets after the backcourt violation. So that'll be a miss out there by the Titans with 14:02 remaining. Substitution here, as this will be number 5, Baker coming in. JVN Baker with 206 points this season, as he will check into the game. The Jets will come away with possession here, down by 5. Not a lot of scoring so far, but a lot of missed threes so far by the Jets. Gets the return pass, the layup a little bit too strong there by number 10, Joseph. And Albany Tech will come away with possession. There's Chase Hill looking for an outlet. He's able to find it. Bounce pass in the corner. There's Joseph. Wide open three in the corner is no good. And an easy rebound there by the Jets after the missed three by Johnson. Chance here. Three in the corner is no good. Completely offline by number 23, Dustin Evans, who checks into the game. Here come the Titans the other way. Chase Hill falls to the ground. No foul called. Odd man rush the other way, and the Jets take care of it. They will try a 3-quarter. No. Traveling called here on number 2, Deontay Williams. Stops the clock at 12 minutes and 57 seconds to go here in the first half. Saw a lot of traveling in the first game as well. It continues here in game number 2 of our doubleheader of semifinals. As you're watching the GCAA men's basketball semifinals live on JockJive Sports. Dallas Renzi with you tonight. One semifinal in the books. The other one still undecided. It'll be Jets basketball with 12:40 left. Jets will make a couple of substitutions. As the first team in 57-55, Georgia Highlands Chargers over South Georgia State. Chargers and the Hawks split the 2-game series during the regular season, and the Chargers get the last laugh with a win in the playoffs. To go to the championship, they await the winner of this one. Williams stops and goes. Williams, a 3 in the corner. Can they finally convert? They cannot. And it'll be Jets basketball after it goes off the hand of Deshaun Joseph after the missed 3 there from Mohan Joseph, who has 238 points, but a very slow start shooting for the Jets at the 3-point line. Just having a tough time so far. Only 4 points. That is going to be intercepted here by Chase Hill. Hill going up and slams it home. Chase Hill with 2 points off the steal. What a costly turnover there. Chase Hill cashing in for 2 points. Bounce pass here in the paint. Joseph trying to put it up. His layup's going to be no good. They rip for the rebound, and the Titans come away with it. Strong rebound from the Titans. Number 3, Joseph. Trying to direct traffic here is Chase Hill, having a phenomenal first half so far. As the Titans want to continue putting on the pressure. Trying to go up. Floater is good from Kendall Johnson. And it is 13-4. As the Jets just trying to find some kind of answer offensively. Having a tough time here in the semifinals. As that goes off the rim, I think they were trying to set up an alley-oop. And Albany Tech comes away with it. Williams is going to be fouled. Stops clock with 11 minutes and 9 seconds to go. Each team will have a substitution coming in. Foul here. We haven't seen many fouls so far in the first opening 9 minutes, but it will be number 2, Brandon Williams, 96 points this year, 66.7% from the free throw line. Each team with 1 foul so far. As that first free throw is good. And it's a 10-point lead here for Albany Tech. With 11:09 remaining. It looks like they're going to mop up a sweaty spot. We did see that a couple times in the first game, especially in the second half, where they constantly had to keep mopping up the court. Because multiple players had huge collisions on the court, and most likely some sweat was coming off of them and onto the court surface. So that's why they have had to keep mopping it up. That free throw, in and out. 1 for 2 trip there for Williams. Evans with the ball here. A good 3-point shooter. Bounce pass here in the paint, and a slam by number 12, Martinez. That's a big slam right there, and it ends the skid offensively for the Jets. Williams trying to get around his man. Finds a wide open man for a 3-pointer, and it's off the rim. No good. And the Jets come away with the rebound. 5-on-4 the other way. They'll slow it down for the moment. Evans trying to drive in. A floater. No good. The rebound popped up in the air, but taken up and put back up by number 14, DeJossa. And the Jets scoring the last 4 points of this game. They're down by 6 as we've reached the halfway point of this first half. Alfonso Pickens Jr. with the ball right now. He'll get the ball right back to him. Swing it. A three-pointer here. Offline. A miss there by number 24, Kendall Johnson. And Evans will take it back the other way. Spins around, and a foul here as Martinez trying to go up for the layup. It'll be 2 shots with 9 minutes and 46 seconds to go. But a heck of a turnaround here by the Jets. And that will cause a media timeout with 9 minutes and 46 seconds to go. We will step aside here on JockJive with the Titans over the Jets 14-8 here in the first half. .46 remaining, and we will have 2 free throws for the Jets as they are trying to claw their way back here in the first half. As it will be number 12, Jafet Martinez, shooting 51.4% from the free throw line this season. Each team with 2 fouls so far. The first free throw is no good from Martinez. And it remains a 6-point lead, but a huge crowd here today. Albany Tech fans showing up near the conclusion of our first semifinal game. And they're here to support their Titans. Martinez with an empty trip at the free throw line, and the Titans will come away with it. Trying to get around his man is Chase Hill with a great start to this first half. Hill with already a slam in this one. Martinez with a slam as well. Nice pass here in the paint, but off the hands of DeBoer. DeBoer spins around. The layup is good. 16-8. And it's going to be tipped out of bounds, and it'll be Jets ball. And actually, it looks like the Jets took a timeout with 9 minutes and 15 seconds to go. So we'll go to a commercial break with a 16-8 lead for the Titans. Welcome back here after the timeout called from South Georgia Tech. 9 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Each team with 2 fouls each. Well, a stoppage of plays here in this first half. But a very entertaining first half, to say the least. Couple of slam dunks so far, almost stripped away. Chase Hill scrambles for the ball, and it's finally going to be poked out, and Jets ball after Chase Hill, I believe, had the last touch before number 14, DeJossa, touched it while it was out of bounds. So Jets catch a huge break right there. Some clock at 8 minutes and 56 seconds to go. Evans looking for an outlet as he will find it with Foreman. Back to Evans. Looking for his first 2 points of the first half. Evans with a bounce pass, and it went off of number 5, Kamarian Johnson. One of the leading scorers for the Jets this season. And he immediately owns ownership for that mistake, and another turnover as Evans is going to be subbed out. And Albany Tech just doing everything they want to do offensively, and they've been coming away with the defensive rebounds on their side of the court. Nice move here by Chase Hill. Pass here in the paint, finds DeBoer for an easy layup. Nice passing in the paint. Coming back the other way is Foreman. Over to Williams. Foreman looking for an outlet, finds Williams. Williams trying to find a seam. Able to find a man, puts up a floater, no good. And a rebound, and Chase Hill with a one-on-one the other way. He decides to go in. And it's going to be a foul here, I believe, on the Jets. That was going to be a blocking foul, but looks like it's a reach-in foul. Sounds like 8 minutes and 8 seconds to go. After that foul, looks like we have one of the Jets on a knee. Looks like he's just tying his shoe. It's just Martinez making sure that his shoe's on, and he's going to be subbed out either way, but no injury timeout, so 8 minutes and 8 seconds to go. Albany Tech basketball up by 10. Jump shot offline from number 24, Johnson. Can the Jets take advantage of the missed opportunity for the Titans on that possession? On three, can they finally cash it in? They cannot. And it's no good as it'll be rebounded here by Hill. The Jets still looking for their first three-pointer of this first half. While the Titans have been dominating in the paint so far offensively. Chase Hill stops, gets it to DeBoer. DeBoer goes in, too much power, and it might have been blocked when he was going up for the layup. Going in is Williams. Williams, shots no good. Well, it's going to be punched out of bounds, but it'll be Titans basketball after another missed opportunity for number 2, Deontay Williams. The funny thing is, we have Brandon Williams with Albany Tech, and we have Deontay Williams, number 2, with South Georgia Tech. So both number 2s on two opposing teams both have a player with the last name Williams. And both are playing in the game as well. 7.5 minutes to go. Titans with a 10-point lead here over the Jets. Johnson gets it back here to Chase Hill. One of the leading scorers for the Titans this season. Controlling the play. And he loses the ball, but it's going to come to his teammate. Hardly any time left on the shot clock, but it's going to be turned over either way. 3-on-2 the other way. Nice stolen pass away from Baker. And a 2-on-1 the other way. Hill puts up the floater and a slam on the alley-oop by number 11, Chris DeBoer. And it is 20-8. The steal leading up to the alley-oop. Williams able to find Foreman. Foreman loses the handle, and it's going to be stolen away, and Chase Hill with a breakaway the other way in the layup. I think he faked everybody in the entire arena if he was going to have a dunk or not, but he just wanted to make sure he gets 2 points right there, and the Titan fans can feel it. Williams trying to go in, his little jump shot, no good, and it's an over-the-back foul called, and DeBoer is injured. Chris DeBoer still on the court after that collision. You can definitely tell it was over the back. 22-8, Titans in the lead. And the Jets still with a lot of frustration on their side of the court. Can't get anything go offensively, and Albany Tech is just doing everything they want to do when they have the basketball. Passing in the paint, they've only shot, I think, either 2 or 3 three-pointers, made one of them. But it's been how good they've been defensively, causing them to have odd man rushes back the other way. That's been the difference maker here in the first half. 22-8. Jets need a huge run here before halftime. But right now the Titans just control the play right now in the first half. Chase Hill with a very good first half, like I mentioned. Finds a man in the paint. Swings it out. Three-pointer is offline. The rebound, Jets ball. As I believe it went off the hands of Tiandre Summon back into the game for the Titans. South Squad at 5 minutes and 36 seconds to go. Fouls are now 4-2 in favor of the Jets. Long pass ahead here. It's an all-man rush. But it's going to be a blocking foul call before the pass. And it looks like number 4, Vaughn Prosser. Well, it looks like they were going to do free throws, but it was on the court, not in the paint, where the foul was committed. So 5 minutes and 29 seconds to go. That will be the Titans' third foul. Quick pass here to Mondu. He'll go up for a layup. Too much power once again. DeBoer comes away with the rebound. Thibault turned it up the court for a long pass, but decides to let his team move up court and drain a little bit more clock off this first half. Williams swings it out. Three in the corner. No good. And the rebound is going to go off the hands of Mamadou. And it looks like it actually was a foul call before Mamadou deflected it out of bounds. So with 5:07 left, it'll be Jets basketball. Substitution here for the Jets. South Georgia Tech just trying to find some kind of offensive rhythm. So they have Vaughn Prosser now entered into the game, as they will mop up a sweaty spot on the left side of the gymnasium. Albany State University, home of the Golden Rams. Just a couple miles up the road from where Albany Tech University is located. For this GCAA men's basketball semifinals. Halftime, we'll have an interview with Mr. Edler, the commissioner of the GCAA, so don't miss that interview with our very own Robert Williamson. Williams goes up, puts up a floater, and finally the Jets are able to cash in. 22-10. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Williams trying to get around his man, almost lose the handle. He's triple guarded. And a foul's going to be called as Williams was trying to get the pass out. Try to see what number it's going to be with 4:38 left here in the first half. And it's going to be a media timeout. Albany Tech has a 22-10 lead over South Georgia Tech. We'll step aside for a couple of moments and be back for the first half to conclude the final 4 minutes and 38 seconds. Back here with 4.5 minutes to go here in this first half. Chase Hill with the ball. Hill one-on-one, gets the screen here by DeBoer, trying to do the pick and roll, swings it out in the corner, and a nice leap right there from Matthew Smith in the corner. Smith dishes it out for a three-pointer. That's offline right before the shot clock violation, but it's going to be a rebound here by Williams. Jets down by 12, needing to try to come back, and a good defensive stand there by Chase Hill. Quick pass ahead, but that one is going to miss every single intended target and go out of bounds. and it will be Jets ball. As they were trying to connect with DeAndre Summon. Stops clock at 3 minutes and 58 seconds to go. Reminder, we will have an interview with the GCAA commissioner as he'll talk about this tournament and also upcoming tournaments moving forward into the spring semester. Exciting time for sports. Men's and women's basketball and their championships. As that will be poked ahead here to Chase Hill. Hill goes up for the layup and scores. Sends the lead 24-10. Faking three is Williams. Almost a dangerous pass, but able to connect with his man Foreman. And a good pass there connects with Prosser for two. Just over 3 minutes to go. 24-12. Albany Tech has been in full command of this entire first half. Jets starting to get their offensive game plan going. DeBoer, three-pointer in the corner. It's good. Extends the lead 27-12, and we do have a whistle on the court. And it looks like it's going to be a 1-and-1. They have not put the three on the board yet with 3:02 remaining. Austin Evans about to check back in for the Jets. They still have not put the three on the board. Yes, now they have. But I believe a tech foul was given toward Albany Tech. So now the Jets will have some free throws here. And the first one is good. They'll have number 3, Israel Mamadou. 146 points this season. 57.3% from the free throw line. And he misses that free throw. He'll go 1 for 2 on that trip at the free throw line, and it'll be Jets basketball. So they get a free point there off, I believe, the technical foul by Albany. 3:02 remain, and looks like we got something going on from the scorekeeper's table. And looks like the game clock / shot clock has officially gone out of power or something on the left side of the arena. The right one's still good. The left one, they're trying to get the where it shows the score or the game clock and the shot clock. Definitely to help the referees, but they might have to look on the other side. But it looks like we got some technical issues here at Albany State as they try to adjust. Try to get the game and shot clock going here. Very interesting situation here. We're going to step aside for a couple moments as they try to figure out the technical issue. Well, the game clock and the shot clock is back on the board on the left basket of the arena. So they got that fixed, and we're ready to resume play after that little technical issue. But nothing too serious as we move forward here in this first half. Williams defended here by Johnson. Williams swings it to Evans. Evans fakes the three as he tries to drive in, and he's going to be fouled. Hard collision there with Johnson and Evans. Evans tried to spring it back up after being hit in the face. Won't be free throws here, but it'll still be Jets possession with 2 minutes and 48 seconds to go here in our second and final semifinal game. The winner goes to the championship tomorrow afternoon at the same place here at Albany State University to conclude the GCAA men's basketball tournament in the 2024 season. Fouls are 6-5 in favor of the Jets. Looking for an option. He's able to find here with Mamadou. Mamadou goes up. The floater no good. Prosser with the rebound and puts it up. 27-15. Full court press here by the Jets. Trying to cause a turnover here. Pass ahead here to DeBoer. Able to find his man in Matthew Smith. Bounce pass, DeBoer. Layup is good. Excellent passing in the paint continues for Albany Tech. And they take a 29-15 lead with just over 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Mamadou misses last opportunity. Prosser, a three-pointer in the corner. Too much power. And it's going to be an over-the-bat call here on Williams, I believe. Or no, it's going to go against the Titans. And it'll be free throws here for Williams. As number 5, Javavian Baker will check in. See who he comes in for. It looks like it's Johnson. With 2:03 remain here in this first half. Johnson with some quality minutes coming off the bench. And they'll make another substitution as well, as Dylan Fullwood will come in for number 11, Chris DeBoer, who was originally listed as number 33, who has 199 points and shooting 75% from the free throw line. This is a 1-and-1, and the first free throw is good by Williams. Made it 29-16. With 2:03 remaining, wouldn't say a very fast-paced first half, but a lot of offense, especially for the Titans. The rebound will be taken up here by Prosser. Floater here by Williams. Can't get it to go. Prosser puts it up and scores. Getting it to go. Quick break the other way. And that'll be good for 2 points. Quick transition right before we tried to put the score in for Albany Tech. 31-18 after the made bucket off the second chance points. Bounce pass here in the paint, Evans. Off the backboard and in. Good bucket there from number 25, Woods. That's 31-20 with just over a minute to go. Titans trying to have a very comfortable lead going into halftime. And it'll be a bounce pass here to Baker. Baker feeling the pressure. Swings it, and it's blocked. It is a 4-on-2 the other way for the Jets. Williams, under a minute to go. 3 in the corner. Good. 31-23. The Jets pulling off the comeback here against Chase Hill and the Titans. Plenty of time. There's about a 14-second difference between the game clock and shot clock. They're going to attempt a three. And it's going to be no good, but an easy rebound there as Chase Hill will slow it down. Now a 7-second difference between game and shot clock. And Chase Hill's going to take it all the way down to the wire before he even gets into play. Hill going up. No foul. Yes, there's going to be a foul. 2 shots with 10.3 seconds to go for Chase Hill. Shooting 79.5% from the free throw line this season. As head coach Chris Bowyer telling his team, we have to come away with these rebounds if we want any chance to claw our way back. They've been able to hit some of their last couple of shots, but now it's all about preventing Albany Tech on the offensive side of the ball. 10.3 seconds to go here in the first half. Interview with the commissioner of the GCAA coming up with our very own Robert Williamson. As Chase Hill will attempt his first free throw, and it is good. 32-23. He'll try and go 2 for 2 from the line. And he will not. Rebound here by Prosser. One final shot here for the Jets. Three-ball is blocked. Williams got to get the shot off. Bounce pass here to Prosser. The shot will count at the buzzer. The Jets will trail by 7 after being completely dominated for the first couple minutes of this half. They were trailing by 22-10 at one point, but they only go into halftime trailing 32-25. We're going to our halftime interview. We'll be back for the second half between the Jets and the Titans for the GCAA men's basketball semifinals. We'll be right back here on JockJive.
It is great to have with us at halftime the commissioner of the GCAA, Dave Elner. Dave, how you doing?
Hey, Robert, it's just crazy right now. You know, it's that time of year. So finishing up our winter sports, our spring sports are going full bore. So we can get past and you take part in a lot of them, whether you're here in Georgia or in Alabama or wherever. So if we can just get past probably this Saturday or Sunday, we can take a deep breath and move on to our spring stuff.
And for those who may not know, of course, we are recording this in advance. We're recording it on a Tuesday, just prior to the start of the quarterfinals. So if some information comes across that's like, hey, that's outdated, well, that's the reason why. Let me say first, though, thank you very much. You talk about impromptu. Roughly 10 minutes ago? We hadn't even talked to each other today, and now it's, hey, we need to get together and do a little interview for halftime. So thank you for being impromptu.
Hey, sometimes you and I both know, and athletics and radio and IT, plan A is usually the last thing we get to. So we created a plan A and we're going with it.
All right, let's talk basketball since we're in the midst of basketball quarterfinals today. And this is being aired during semifinals and finals. It has been another great year of basketball in the GCAA. Have there been any surprises, if you will, from the standpoint of who's atop the standings or maybe who didn't fare quite as well as you thought?
Well, let's start with the women's side first. East Georgia State, you could see the past couple of years they were really getting competitive under Coach Theo Howard. And been to the finals. And, Coach Frey was he and Brandon were usually up there at the top. And you could see Theo working his way up with his ladies team. And, Coach Frey's moved on and Brandon's just doing AD duties. So basically that's Theo just slid right in there. And, he went 18-0 this year in conference. The very last game last week went down to the wire with South Georgia Tech. I was looking at, oh gosh, you know how it is when it gets this time of year. I have my laptop, my iPad, my iPhone, looking at 3 different games, trying to keep up with everything. So I had the women's game at halftime. It was a 14-point lead. Turn around, come back in the second half. It's a 1-point ball game toward the end of the game, and then South Georgia Tech had an opportunity to win that ball game, but they didn't. It went to overtime, and then of course they just pulled away right there in overtime. Mm-hmm. But they had already secured top seed there, so they're getting an opening round bye tonight, which uneven number of teams. We do it that way, and we got 3 quarterfinal games, and those winners will move on Friday to go to Swainsboro and play there for the semifinals and finals.
And Theo Howard has been named the GCAA Women's Basketball Coach of the Year.
That was just released this morning, and we also put out our all-region selections. Those were voted on this weekend by the coaches. I was burning the midnight oil the past couple of nights trying to tabulate all that stuff, get certificates back out to them, get those things posted on the website, social media. So it's been busy, to say the least.
Now, what about on the men's side? Have you named the men's coach of the year thus yet?
Yes, men's coach of the year is Rashard Lofton of Albany Tech. They won the regular season there. So he was, coaches can't vote for themselves. So he was outside of his vote, everyone else voted for Rashard. So he was in it all like the president. He was a unanimous decision there.
All right, now the locations, and again, we're recording this in advance. We know that the semifinals will take place on the women's side in Swainsboro. I have said many times, I kind of question how much of an advantage it is playing at home. Swainsboro, and I love that venue, but that is a definitive home field advantage, or home court, if you will, advantage. That's a different feeling place. A lot of glass, a lot of natural light comes into Swainsboro. Gorgeous place to play, but it is definitely a home court advantage.
Oh, without a doubt. And I think you can look back in the past and say the same thing for South Georgia Tech. You know, they have, I think in that little arena there at the hangar, you know, that place can get rocking there too. So really, yeah, Coach Howard's sitting in the driver's seat right now. Everybody else is going to be playing. He and his ladies are getting a little extra rest. So they should have the fresh legs going into Friday night.
Now, on the men's side, and again, by the time this is aired, in some instances, we already know where the semis and finals are going to be played in men's basketball. But take us through the process. It is the highest remaining seed after the quarterfinals.
Correct. Now, you know, let's backtrack a little bit more. As of Saturday afternoon, we finished with 4 teams tied with the same record. So 2, 3, 4, and 5 spots were all the same. So we had to go to the tiebreaker process to break that down. And thank goodness for Presto, because I know in the past coaches have gone through that process in their head, called me, said, I think I got this figured out. And I remember Coach Baldwin called me one year, said, I think I got this. I said, hold on, let me pull up Presto. And I can click some buttons, all depending on how many teams I want to compare, and I can have all that information in front of me instantaneously. And so we were able to determine, you know, at that point, Ty, we go head to head, and that's the way we broke the seeding on that and ended up Central Georgia Tech dropped to 5. If they had beat Highlands earlier in the week, they would have secured number 2. But without that, the tiebreaker pushed them down to 5. Georgia Highlands head to head had a 4-2 record. South Georgia Tech and South Georgia State were tied at 3-3. So that got split by starting at the top of the standings, how they went head to head against Albany Tech, and South Georgia State was 1-1. South Georgia Tech was 0-2. So if I lost you there, I'm sorry. Just we've got to go to the brackets, and it's right there for everybody. So what we've got there is you know, with the number 9 seed does not make it into the number 9 team does not make it into the tournament. So we've got a straight 8, and we go 1-8, 2-7, 3-6, 4-5. Top 4 seeds host, and then the remaining high seed after tonight's quarterfinals will host Friday and Saturday. So Albany Tech wins, they're hosting Friday and Saturday because they're the number 1 seed. If they were to get upset tonight and Georgia Highlands wins as the number 2, they'll host. I have not seen it, knock on wood. We have not ever had the circumstance where the top 4 seeds lost in the quarterfinals. That would throw a monkey wrench in there, and that would go down to then the 5th seed would host 5, 6, 7, 8. So, but we haven't ever gotten to that point. But we have had a situation where 7 has beat 2 before. And, you know, East Georgia, was it last year before last? We called Travis Mr. February because they got hot and went on a run there and went through the tournament like that. So we'll see after tonight. If Albany Tech holds on like they've done during the season, then they'll host Friday night.
All right, let's go beyond the world of basketball. It is a question I find myself asking every time we talk. ABAC, I think, is the latest to leave, went the NAIA route. How are things looking for the conference as a whole?
You know, there's talk, and there has been talk for years about other schools going NAIA. When you really sit down and start peeling the layers off of that on what all's required, there's a lot for our current members to meet those requirements to move on. And me personally, I just don't know that they have that there. And it really boils down to a lot of finances and 4-year degrees offered. Because if you move to NAIA, the first thing they're going to ask is how many 4-year degrees do you have? And student athletes have to declare the very first semester what they're going to major in. So, and I know some presidents in the state are trying to push some of that. Some presidents that have already moved to 4-year and finding out, as I tell people a lot of times in a lot of situations, the grass is not always greener on the other side. It's just different grass. And after you've been there a little while, you realize, you know, this is the same that I had where I was at, and I really was probably better where I was at. So we'll see. There's nothing I can do. I'm been trying to get a meeting with presidents to really go over all that, because academia is different than athletics. And unless you've done one of them, it's hard to understand the other. I've been fortunate. I've been an assistant professor when I was an AD years ago. So I understand a lot of the other side, and budgets are budgets, whether it's in academic side or athletic side. Dollars are dollars, so I do understand both ends of that. And there's a lot of things. Plus, the college scene is really changing right now on requirements from the federal government, things at the state level, FTEs, all this stuff. Kids nowadays used to be, you never had anybody taking classes online. Now they're taking classes online. Now you're having dual enrollment students. They're not getting a lot of the revenue from those students that they would have normally got if they were on campus. So you're losing, when you lose that revenue and you lose athletic fees, then a lot of our schools are hurting financially from that aspect.
Let's move on to the sports that we are currently in. And of course, there probably is more than softball and baseball that we are moving into. It's just those are the two sports that we are also involved in. What about the start of the year? We're now a month into both, or a little better than a month. Smooth sailing, relatively so, or how's it been?
I'm dealing with an issue right now that I really would rather not get into. But softball has started already. Conference schedule last week. Baseball kicks off next week with conference schedule. So tennis is going on, golf is going on. So we'll have April. We'll have the GCAA golf tournament, and that'll be down at ABAC. And then we'll swing into May, where we'll have softball and baseball at Cartersville at Georgia Highlands' new facility. So we'll have basically 2 days and a rain day if needed. We probably don't need that rain day, but as soon as I say that, we will need it because you'll be there. But the good thing is we've got AstroTurf on both fields. So you and I have seen the torrential downpours, and then we played an hour and a half later. So that's the positive right there. So we'll be the 1st of May for 2 days on softball. Then we'll move to baseball. Then we'll go back the next week to softball, where softball now has a district this year. So the Region 10 winner will be coming to our champion. So we won't know that till the 1st of May, and then we'll know where we're going then the next week. Baseball district Tennessee will be hosting that this year. Right now, Georgia Highlands men, they've moved up to number 3 in the nation this week. So they've got, and you know what? I think a lot of that I talked with Dash O'Neill. He was so consumed the past 2 years with this baseball field and complex, and that took a lot of his attention away from baseball. And he's able to focus right now on baseball. And, right now they did well against Walter State, and we know how good Walter State is. They're a perennial power in baseball, and they split with them and then beat Wabash Valley, who was ranked in the top 3. So I don't want to jinx that, but if he keeps playing like he's playing right now, he's going to do really well.
Dave Elder, always great to talk with you. I know we'll talk again soon. I'm not able to make either this weekend, but we will see one another in softball and baseball.
I'll hold your absence against you. So we'll see you in softball and baseball.
I would expect no less.
Thank you, Robert.
Dave Elder, thank you very much for being our guest.
Appreciate it.
Welcome back to the second half. 32-25 lead for the Albany Tech Titans over the South Georgia Tech Jets. The winner of this game will face off against Georgia Highlands Chargers for the championship game tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock p.m. As it's been a great night of basketball. Like I mentioned, Highlands with a 57-55 victory over South Georgia State. Albany Tech trying to close out the second half with a victory and meet up against Georgia Highlands. They'll have the ball to start after losing the tip-off. Chase Hill with a phenomenal first half. He'll try to do the same here in the second half to lead his team to a victory. He is double-teamed, swings it over, and a wide-open three here for DeBoer. It is in and out. Good look right there, but unable to come away with 3 points for the Titans on their first possession of this second half. We'll see what the Jets can do. They started to get their offensive groove going near the end of halftime. Scored a final 2 points at the buzzer. Can they get something going? They started out shooting the three for the first 5 possessions and came empty. But now they're starting to get going here in the paint. Foreman scores 2 points. Make it 32-27. That's a nice start there for the Jets. Chase Hill trying to get around Williams. Hill finds a wide open man in the corner for 3. It is good from Johnson. Or make that Summon with the three-pointer. DeAndre Summon with a three-pointer, and this is going to be kept in. No. It's going to be Albany Tech basketball here with 18 minutes and 44 seconds to go. Three-pointer from DeAndre Summon. Not Johnson. Johnson is number 23. Or Johnson is 24, not 23 for Albany Tech. Hill almost loses the handle on it. Looks for an outlet. Decides to give it to his man Joseph. Joseph baits his shot. He'll give it to Matthew Smith. Smith made 1 3-pointer so far. DeBoer. Crossover move. He loses the handle and he'll be taken up here by the Jets. As they try to inch closer to their comeback. As Williams. Jump shot. This is 2 points. It's an air ball, no foul. 18:03 left here in the second half. Full court press here by the Jets. Played nicely here by the Titans. Taking it up here by Summon. Over to number 20, Chase Hill. Hill looks for an opening. Doesn't like what he sees. He'll give it to Smith. Smith, a deep three off the backboard and no good. And the Jets will come back the other way. Foreman run out of real estate. Finds a man. Floater. That is an air ball and taken up here by DeBoer. Empty trip there. 35-27 remains our score here in the second half. As Chase Hill trying to get around 2 Jets. Plays it nicely. Gets around. Goes up for the floater. It's in and 1. Chase Hill doing it himself. 2 points, and he will go to the free throw line with a chance to make this an 11-point game. But Chase Hill doing it all. 483 points. He is 79.5% from the free throw line. He misses that one, however, and remains a 10-point lead here for the Titans. Pass ahead here to Foreman. Off the backboard, no good. Rebounded here and then poked out. Pass intercepted. Nice read there by Matthew Smith. Springs Chase Hill. Hill spinning around, trying to put up a layup. It's no good. And the rebound is going to be a foul here, a hard collision on the court. As Deshaun Joseph was trying to put up a layup and then try to get the rebound, and then a hard collision with him and Williams. Sounds like at 16 minutes and 49 seconds to go. And almost stolen away from Summon. DeAndre Summon being very elusive. Jets only have one back from the pass. As Albany Tech trying to get a steal here. Chase Hill almost got one right there. Williams trying to cut in, lose the handle, but able to find Foreman. Foreman goes up, layup, no good, poked up in the air, and he'll be taken up here by Joseph. Joseph to DeBoer, Chase Hill. 2-on-2 the other way. They'll allow reinforcements to come back. Summon back to Hill. As Hill slowed down the pace here. Hill able to spring free, finds DeBoer. DeBoer's fouled. Two shots here for number 11, Chris DeBoer, who has 199 points, shooting 75% from the free throw line. Albany Tech, I guess their only downfall of this game has been their free throw shooting, as that one is no good off the rim. 2 fouls so far from the Jets. Only 1 foul so far from the Titans here in this second half. That free throw, no good as well. The Jets will get an easy rebound here. 0 for 2 trip from the free throw line for DeBoer. As Summon trying to get the ball. They wrestle for the ball. And what a heck of an effort there by Summon. It will be Jets ball, but man, Summon almost came away with the steal. 16:03 remaining. Timeout's going to be called here, I believe, by the Jets. And since we have a breaking action, we'll take a look at the quarterfinal games. Recap from those games. We'll take a look at the previous match. That's the first meeting between the Titans and Jets. Titans won 74-69 in overtime. 30-28 Titans at halftime. And then the Jets outscored, or the Titans outscored the Jets 13-8 in overtime. And the Jets' leading scorer was number 5, Kamarian Johnson, with 22 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. The Titans' leading scorer was Deshaun Joseph with 21 points, 10 rebounds, and 1 steal. So that's a recap from the first meeting between these two teams. Titans lead the regular season series 2-0. Well, this postseason game, doesn't matter how many games you won during the regular season. It all comes down to this game and who goes to the championship. We'll talk about the second meeting between these two teams later in the broadcast. Our next stoppage of play, 16:03 left here in the second half. Titans with a 10-point advantage after going into halftime with a 7-point lead. Jets will remain with the basketball. Looking for a pass, and Williams goes up and leaps up and gets it and puts up a jump shot, and it's good. 37-29. Stops clock at 15 minutes and 54 seconds to go. It will retain with the Titans. The ball will. And find Chase Hill. Full court press here. Nicely played here by the Titans. Summon swings it out. Matthew Smith. Three-pointer is good. Jets on the pursuit the other way. Jump shot. Good. Jets scoring on back-to-back possessions. 40-31. And time has been called here. 15:23 is the score, or the time left here in the second half. Smith looking for a lane. Faking the three. Bounce pass here in the paint. Joseph to Smith. Another three-pointer. It's in. Off the backboard and in for Matthew Smith. And it's 43-31. The three ball is going down for the Titans. Foreman, bounce pass here in the paint. That's at the top of the key. Foreman trying to connect with his man, but it's going to go out of bounds. He was looking for number 14, Dejasa. 14:42 remaining. 43-31, Titans in the lead. Media timeout here in the second half. We'll step aside as the Titans have the 3-ball going with number 1, Matthew Smith. And we're back here in the second half. Albany Tech with a 43-31 lead. They have the ball right here in our full court press and played nicely again by the Titans. They've been doing that time and time again here throughout the game. And don't let number 1, Matthew Smith, be wide open. Foul's going to be called here with 14 minutes and 30 seconds to go. It will be Titans ball. A foul called on the floor. We don't have a number on who that was, the guilty party for the Jets, but it doesn't matter. Titans ball. Chase Hill directing traffic, finds Matthew Smith. Make sure he does not have a wide open shot. He's made his last 2 3-pointers. Chase Hill. Bounce pass here to Joseph. He can't get it to go. The rebound. He's able to get it. And Chase Hill somehow comes away with the ball. No foul again. And it goes off of DeBoer. So it definitely will be Jets basketball no matter what. After it went off DeBoer. And DeBoer just could not believe he could not make that catch. But it just went off his legs. Kind of went dodgeball a little bit. Yeah, it's like it was dodgeball where he was out after being in contact with the basketball. Kind of crazy sequence right there. Falling to the ground, but able to find his teammate. Trying to go for a layup. Blocked. Good defensive play there by DeBoer. Titans with a 43-31 lead. Empty on their last possession. We'll see if that changes here on this next one. DeBoer's going to do one-on-one. He can't get it to go. And the Jets will take up possession. Trying to go in for a layup. That is Johnson. Johnson with the ball right here, defended nicely. Floater in the paint. In and out, but a good putback for the Jets. 10-point lead once again. The Titans have led as many as 12 points in this game. Jets, however, closed the gap to 7 at halftime. Swings out. Corner 3 for DeBoer. Good. 46-33 after another 3-pointer by the Titans. Quick transition ahead here for the Jets. And one. Johnson converts. And he will have the and one. It will be number 5, Kamarian Johnson, 397 points. Shooting 70% from the free throw line. Stops the clock at 12 minutes and 43 seconds to go here in the second half. In the second semifinal game here at Albany State University. Trying to convert the and one. He will not. Rebound there. Both teams struggling from the free throw line here in the second half. 11-point lead here for the Titans. 3-pointer here, top of the key, no good. Rebound here by the Jets. After the missed three on the back end from Johnson. Kamarian Johnson off the rim. But a good second chance opportunity here. Evans will attempt a three-pointer. That's in and out. DeBoer with the rebound. He's got two Jets around him. He's able to find Chase Hill. Hill comes back the other way and finds a man in the paint. Kendall Johnson, 2 points there, 48-35. Albany Tech, their bench screaming for some defense, trying to shut the Jets off here in the second half. And that is going to be stolen away here. Fast break. It is a 3-on-0 and a slam. Deshaun Joseph. We'll see what that whistle was. I'm not sure what it was called for, but they are not making a change to the scoreboard. Still 48-35. I was about to make the score correction on my scoreboard, but they never did. It's going to be Jets ball here with 11 minutes and 45 seconds to go. The score remains 48-35. After that slam, and they'll wipe down the basketball as well. It was going to be a slam by number 3, Deshaun Joseph. But they called it back apparently. Don't know what that was for, but I guess we'll have an explanation after the game for that. But that's a big turnover there in the Jets. Can they take advantage of it? Another whistle has blown. Is this another foul here against the Titans? And I believe it is, but it would still be Jets ball here. 4 fouls to 3 in favor of the Jets here in the second half. Now the officials having a word with the scorekeeper's table. A lot of confusion over the last couple of seconds in this game. Evans will find a wide open man. That will be Woods, who made a three-pointer in the first half. And Woods trying to drive in. His layup is no good. Rebound here by Summit. He gets tripped. No foul there. He gets a return pass while he's still on the court. Chase Hill will settle things down. It was a 3-0 on the last possession, but I guess either traveling or something was called. But Hill goes up, and he's trying to swing it in the corner, but it's going to be intercepted here by Woods. Woods comes back the other way, finds Prosser. Floater, good. 48-37, and the Jets have something cooking right now. As we're about to reach the halfway point of this second half here at Albany State University. Second semifinal game. Trying to spin around, jump shot. Off the rim, no good. Evans with a rebound with Prosser in the area as well. Evans almost loses the handle. 10.5 minutes to go. Evans finds a man, wide open jump shots, an air ball, but Johnson gets the rebound. It's going to be a foul here, I believe, on either Chase Hill or on number 21 or on Tiandre Summon. Sounds clock at 10 minutes and 27 seconds to go. Here in the second half, Summon's going to be going back to the bench after that substitution. Jets ball here, trying to mount the comeback. Quick pass here. In the paint, trying to turn around, take a shot. That one goes on top of the railing, no foul called. Titans ball with 10:20 left, and looks like number 3, Israel Modu, is going to slowly get back up to his feet. 10 minutes and 20 seconds to go. 48-37. Albany Tech in the lead. Trying to hold on for the next half of this second half. Trying to move on to the championship. They wipe off another sweaty spot on the court. Play will resume with a full court press here by the Jets. Chase Hill has to be careful he doesn't step out of bounds on the back line. Hill directs traffic. One of the vocal leaders for this team. Nice crossover move there. And his pass is going to be intercepted, but stolen away here. Goes to Chase Hill in his feet. Taking up here for a deep three ball off the rim. No good. Rebound here by DeBoer. They thought about taking another three, but the shot clock has been reset here. With 10 seconds left on the shot clock here for the Titans. Williams. Nice move there on Prosser. Goes up for the layup. No good, but he is fouled after a hard collision. Stops clock at 9 minutes and 41 seconds to go. It's going to be a media timeout with 9 minutes and 41 seconds to go. A foul upcoming and some free throw shots here. 48-37, Albany Tech in the lead. We'll be back. Two free throws upcoming here. 48-37 lead. Titans been fairly decent at the free throw line all night long. Trying to continue that pace. And the first free throw is good from number 2, Brandon Williams, shooting 66.7% from the free throw line this season. And he goes 2 for 2 at the free throw line to extend the lead now 50-37. Jets run out of time. Pass ahead here to Prosser. Pass here in the paint to Williams. Goes over top of a man. Blocking foul here on the Titans with 9:28 remaining. So it'll be free throws here for the opposite. Number 2, Williams. This one, Deontay Williams, shooting 52.6% from the free throw line this year. Each team with 5 fouls apiece here in the second half. The first free throw is good. And it'll make it 50-38. Two for 2 at the free throw line for both Williams, except for 2 different teams. Titans on a fast break here with Chase Hill. He'll slow it down right in front of the scorekeeper's table. Under 9.5 minutes to go here in the second half. Titans win an 11-point lead for the second time here in this half. Williams slows it down, gets it to Chase Hill. They try to set up a play here. He'll get a screen here from DeBoer, or try to get a screen from DeBoer. He gets it now. Chase Hill. 4 seconds left in shot clock. They got to get a shot off. Three-pointer. Good. At the buzzer by number 24, Kendall Johnson. What a big shot right at the buzzer before the 24-second violation. It is good. And the lead extends some more. Can the Jets respond with a three-pointer? They will. Three-pointer by Woods. 53-42 as Chase Hill will take it back the other way. 8.5 minutes to go, and exciting last couple of seconds. Each team with a three-pointer. That'll be poked out by Evans on Chase Hill with 8:28 left. Substitution here for South Georgia Tech. Ryan DeJosa will come in for number 3, Israel Mamadou. 8.5 minutes to go. Jets need a comeback. They need to start doing it now. That three-pointer in their last possession definitely helps their cause. But they need to stop Chase Hill. Lose the ball. Austin, or this will be Prosser passing it ahead here to Woods, who made the last three-pointer. He drives in, Pass here to Prosser. It's good. And the Jets are in single digits of coming back. They're down by 9. We're under 8 minutes to go. Albany Tech has dominated all game long, but it might come down to this final 8 minutes. Hill. Is it an and one? No, it will be a foul, however, for Chase Hill. It will be a foul on the floor, so no free throws here with 7:47 remaining. Hill surveys his options on the back line, and he'll just bounce it off of Williams after he did not like the last sequence of events. And now they'll change it out and put Johnson on the back line instead of Chase Hill. Bounce pass, DeBoer, floater, good. Good drawn up play there, and it's 55-44. Full court press once again. Pass ahead here to Austin Evans. Evans will slow it down. Cut inside, bounce pass here to Prosser, no foul. DeBoer with the rebound as two players collide. Johnson finds Chase Hill, almost a backcourt violation, but he's able to keep his feet in front of the line. Hill bounce pass to DeBoer. DeBoer, and the three ball is no good. In and out from Johnson. Jets the other way. Layup. And it'll be free throws. There'll be a blocking foul here. It looks like on Williams with 6:59 remaining. And it'll be two shots here for Deontay Williams after the foul committed from number 2, Brandon Williams. 6:59 remains, 6 fouls apiece for both teams. After we didn't see that many fouls in that first half between two teams. No bonus was activated for either side, so we'll see what will happen moving forward as the first free throw is good. 10-point lead once again. He misses the second. Well, it's going to be rebound here by the Jets. Good rebound coming off the free throw attempt. Williams. Evans in the corner. 3 ball. No good. And Williams comes away with the rebound over Prosser. Prosser defended here by Prosser. Back to Chase Hill. 6.5 minutes to go. Hill gets around his man. Gets around second. Top of the key. 3-pointer. No good. Evans with a strong rebound there. Double team. Bounce pass here to Williams. Williams goes up for the layup and scores. 55-47. With just over 6 minutes to go in this crucial semifinal game in the GCAA. And it's going to be a foul here on Prosser. On Chase Hill. With 6:02 remaining, it's going to be a 1-and-1. Substitution, Evans will come out, so will Prosser. They'll bring in number 5, Kamarian Johnson, checking back into the game. Johnson won the leaders offensively. It'll be a 1-and-1 like I mentioned here. The free throw, no good. Rebound here by the Jets. Going down 55-47. Trying to mount a comeback here. Bounced out of bounds. And actually, I think a foul was called before the ball went off the leg of number 5, Javavian Baker. And it's going to be 2 shots here. Substitution. Baker will come out. And number 23, Tiandre Summon, will come in, who started the game. Hill, Summon, Joseph, Smith, and DeBoer started the game. And Matthew Smith's going to check in here for number 24, Kendall Johnson. And Brandon Williams is going to come out as well for Albany Tech. Then your star players here in the final 6 minutes of the game. The first free throw was good. It was a 1-and-1. Make it 55-48. The same deficit that the Jets were trailing at halftime. They come all the way back. They've been trailing by double digits for the majority of this half. They go 2 for 2 from the free throw line there. Finds Matthew Smith. Full court press once again here by the Jets. Smith looks around, bounce pass here. Summon. He's made 1 3-pointer so far. Smith falling to the ground, is able to keep it in play. Summon goes up. Layup is no good. Jets a 2-on-2 the other way if they hurry. Foreman stripped away by Chase Hill. There is no foul on the play. It's just going to be possession here for the Jets with 5:22 remaining. They are down by 6. And they got one of their good 3-point shooters, Woods, on the court right now. Kamarian Johnson trying to get around Matthew Smith. Shot's no good. Well, it's going to be a foul here on number 1, Smith, who's also a very good 3-point shooter. And it's going to be free throws here with 5:16 remaining. As head coach Rashard Lofton wants an explanation from the head official on the last foul called on his number 1, Matthew Smith. Albany Tech, number 1 in Division I play. When we enter the postseason, you put the records aside, you put away the previous matchups, and it's all about this game moving forward. Kamarian Johnson back to the free throw line. The first free throw is good. It's a 5-point lead here for the Titans. The Jets have plenty of time to make up this ground. These free throws definitely will go a long way for them in the next 5 minutes. 2 for 2. 55-51. Jets fans on their feet right now, hoping for a defensive stand here. Matthew Smith takes it into Jets territory. Chase Smith right at the edge of the half-court line. Smith trying to drive in with 2 Jets on him. Jets ball as it goes off the foot of Chase Smith as he was trying to pass it. Media timeout. 4 minutes and 55 seconds to go. We got ourselves a game, and the Jets down by 4 against the Titans in the semifinals of the GCAA men's basketball tournament. .55 to go. It's a 4-point lead after Albany Tech has just been dominating this game offensively from the get-go, but the Jets have made this a game. Now, can they finish? That's the big question. Don't go anywhere here on JockJive Sports. Dallas Rinsey with the commentary. Been here for both games and will be back tomorrow for the championship. Woods goes up, layup, no good. Scramble for the rebound. Taken up here by Chase Hill. He might have a fast break here if he chooses it. Hill goes up, and he will score. And one. The very elusive number 20, Chase Hill, doing it himself once again. He'll go to the free throw line to try to convert the and one. It is 57-51. That is a big swing of events coming after the timeout. 4:26 remaining. Final score of the first game was 57-55. Most likely we're going to surpass that total here in game two. The N1 is converted. 58-51, full court press here. Titans are known for scoring over 70 points this season. They might get to that depending on how the rest of the next 4 minutes go. Jets with good defense in the second half. Woods tries another three. No good. It's an air ball. Rebound here by Williams. And the Titans will slow things down here with Smith. Or Chase Hill, beg pardon. That pass will go out of bounds. Jets ball here. Just under 4 minutes to go. Williams, guard here by Chase Hill. Williams will guard the other one. Foreman to Williams. Williams thinks about going in. Spin around. Shot. No good. Rebound. And Titans ball. At 3:28 left. And they're going to wipe up a sweaty spot as well on the court. That is number 2, Brandon Williams. Made sure no further injuries could possibly happen. But 3:28 remaining. 8 fouls apiece for both teams here in the second half. DeVore to Williams. Titans can kill as much clock as possible if they like. Up by 7, but they want to keep their foot on the pedal. And cruise their way to the championship. Nice pass here in the paint. The floater, no good. Popped up in the air. And the Jets will have a chance here. Floater in and out. Rebound here by Woods. He can't get a hand on it. It's poked in the air. And it's a 2-on-1 the other way. Chase Hill goes up. Layup. Good. Cashing in on the turnover. That's what Albany Tech has been doing all night long. They lead by 9. Williams loses the handle of it, but goes to his teammate. 3 ball. Good. By Tomarion Johnson. That's a big 3 right there. It's a 6-point lead for the Titans. 2.5 minutes to go here in the second half. Williams trying to get around Woods. Williams. Floater, no good. Good defense there. Martinez with the rebound. Jets looking for a quick transition. They got Johnson. Johnson with a tough shot. No good. Chase Hill has himself a one-on-one if he chooses it. Chase Hill goes up. Can't get it to go, but a foul. It's a blocking foul called with 2:04 remaining. 2 shots here for Chase Hill, who made a spectacular layup just a couple of moments ago, and he will go to the free throw line here with 2:04 remaining. The 9th foul committed by the Jets here in this half. Also got women's basketball in the GCAA. Currently going on. We'll give you a score update from one of those games. It was final around halftime, as it was East Georgia State winning 80-59 over Albany Tech in the GCAA women's basketball tournament. I believe they're in the semifinals as well. I have to look up where they're being played at. But It's a 6-point lead here for the Titans, and Chase Hill, I believe, will have 2 free throws here. The first free throw is good. 61-54. But 2:04 remain. Chase Hill with another important free throw here. That free throw is good as well. 62-54. Full timeout coming up. We're going to step aside here in the GCAA men's basketball semifinals live on JockJive Sports. .204 remains, 62-54. The Titans in the lead from Albany Tech College. It will be Jets basketball here. The winner of this game will face off against Georgia Highlands College tomorrow for the championship here at Albany State University, home of the Golden Rams. Jets with not a lot of time left. They need to come away with some quick points here to mount the comeback that they've been looking for all game on. Williams. Pass here in the paint, but it's going to go off the foot, but I think it's a foul call beforehand. With 1:52 remaining. And they're going to mop up a sway spot on the court as well. Well, it's been a great night of basketball. Good crowd, good atmosphere here at Albany State University. Free throws here for Foman, I beg your pardon. Cameron Foman, 204 points this year, 55% from the free throw line this season. Well, 1:52 remain. This is 1-1 here. The first free throw is good. 62-55. Back to a 7-point lead here once again for Albany Tech. Titans trying to hold on. The Jets find their way back. Not going away that easily. Now free throw. No good, but a rebound here by Williams. Williams trying to put it back up, and he is blocked with a foul called. Looks like it was a clean block, but it's going to be 2 more free throws. And Williams will have a chance here with 1:48 left. Cannot believe a foul was called just moments ago. That free throw is going to be good. Well, we've seen this over and over again in this game. The Jets coming away with rebounds off the free throw. That one's off the rim. Rebound here by the other Williams. Brandon Williams, and he'll kill some clock here in this second half. 62-56. Titans with the lead. Williams in no hurry right now. He'll kill as much clock as needed. Williams trying to drive in. Swings it out. 3 ball here. Good! Chase Hill converts once again. And it's 65-56. Jets the other way. It's going to be a foul against them. And the Titans will have possession with 1:14 remaining. It's a blocking foul. Or illegal screen of bed burn on the Jets. Titans will take the ball here. And they can take as much clock as possible off as well. Chase Hill trying to get around his man. He'll slow it down. Let that clock continue to run down. It is a 9-point lead. Not over yet for the Jets, but they need some stands right here on defense. And run out of time as well. Chase Hill looks around. Bounce pass here. Finds his man, Joseph Williams. Alley-oop is denied. The rebound's going to be taken up here by Williams. Pass here to Williams in the paint. The shot is good. Suns clock with exactly 41 seconds to go. And now they're going to have to foul Williams. He'll be fouled with 36.3 seconds to go. Man, oh man, oh man. We could have had a highlight reel alley-oop from DeBoer and just went in and out of the rim. And it'll be a 65-58 lead, but free throws coming up here to Williams. 10 fouls apiece for both teams here in the second half. That first free throw in and out. Unlucky bounce right there for Williams. .36 seconds to go. Titans are sending majority of the guys on the court back. That free throw is good. Make it 66-58. Jets need some points very quickly. 3 ball here is good. To cut the deficit to 5, 28.9 seconds to go. Timeout here by the Jets. We'll take a quick break here on JockJive. .9 seconds to go. Titans with the ball with a 5-point lead. The Jets are closing to the deficit. Big three-pointer there. Chase Hill still not fouled. Gets around his man. Looks like a foul was called before he can break up the court. Suns clock at 25.3 seconds, so it took almost 3 seconds off the game clock. Titans are just hoping for some free throw misses here. Chase Hill's been pretty decent at the free throw line tonight with 1 miss so far. And that's his second miss right there. So with that miss, it's still going to be a 2-possession game, even if he makes this. But the Jets are going to have to turn on the Jets. No pun intended. 67-61. With 20 seconds to go here in regulation. Trying to spin around. Kamarian Johnson, three-pointer off the rim, no good. Titans coming away with the rebound. No foul is committed, and finally one is called. At 11.3 seconds to go. And it looks like they're actually going to put some time back on the game clock. Shot clock's been turned off here at Albany State University. As it'll be free throws here for Deshaun Joseph. 6-point lead. He can make it a 3-possession game right here. He misses the first one. And this game is not completely out of reach if he misses the second one as well. 12 seconds on the game clock now. That free throw is good. 68-61. Last chance here for the Jets. Evans, three-pointer with 5 seconds to go. No good. The rebound is going to be no good as well. 1 second to go. Matthew Smith, as time expires, Albany Tech is going to the championship after a 68-61 victory over South Georgia Tech Jets. It'll be Albany Tech Titans versus Georgia Highlands Chargers for the championship game tomorrow at 2 o'clock on JockJive Sports here at Albany State University. But that is your final for the semifinals. It was a fun afternoon as it was starting the day off. Georgia Highlands Chargers, a 57-55 victory over South Georgia State. And just recently, Albany Tech with a 68-61 victory over South Georgia Tech. The Jets season comes to an end. The Titans will face off against the Chargers tomorrow for the championship in the GCAA. Well, that will do it here from Albany State University. I'm Dallas Rinzi with the call. We'll see you tomorrow for the championship game live here. Titans and Chargers tomorrow on JockJive. Have a good night, everyone.